What's up, guys? We're taking a look at some more NBA player props today over on prizepicks. This video does apply to prizepicks and also sportsbooks and other player prop sites out there, but I'm going to be diving into today's slate over on the prizepicks board. Yesterday was not very pretty for me at all. It was one of my worst days in a very, very long time, which sucks coming off of such a great run. Have had a great run going for a while now, and that sadly came to an end yesterday, pretty bad. So looking to bounce back though. Bounce back days are usually pretty solid for me, so I'm looking to get into today's slate. And I actually have a couple plays that I am liking for today, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys some free plays over here on my YouTube. But if you want to see everything that I'm playing today, the Dub Club is down in my description below. With the Dub Club, you can get all of my plays literally just text to you. My plays come ranked by confidence level with write-ups to go for my main plays, and also there are 4 different tiers with 4 different pricing options and things like that. So I've had a really good run going so far, very profitable so far this month as well. So also, MLB is coming, by the way, which MLB is one of, if not my best sports, so I'm really excited for MLB to come up here. I'm actually going to opening day, too, so I'm super excited for MLB season. Huge MLB fan, and there's definitely some profit to be made with the MLB, so I'm really excited for that. But if you guys are not on prizepicks, by the way, final thing before we do hop in, if you're not already on prizepicks, go ahead and check them out. The link is down in my description below. A lot of value over on this prizepicks board, definitely the best value out of any other player prop site that I've seen, and make sure you use code DOMG because that gets you a 100% deposit match up to $100. But let's dive into today. Actually, one last final thing is give me a follow on Twitter. You guys can see all my free plays if you missed a YouTube video, DOMG props over on Twitter. Also, there's a giveaway going on right now, just the March Madness bracket. If you go ahead and submit your ESPN March Madness bracket, I'll give $100 to whoever has the best March Madness bracket. All you have to do is just title your bracket name as your Twitter handle, and I'll give you $100 if you have the best bracket from this March Madness challenge. I think that's coming up in like 4 or 5 days here. I think you have until this ends up getting submitted or finalized. So if you want to join that, link is down in my or so pinned tweet over on my Twitter. Just make sure you subscribe and have those post notifications on so you do not miss future videos. And let's hop into today's slate. Let's start out here with an assist prop here. Make sure you, by the way, tilt your own risk, play responsibly, all that different stuff. Make sure again you play at your own risk and play responsibly, all that different stuff. But we're gonna dive in though and take a look at an assist prop here. I'm gonna start with the early game here and go with Killian Hayes over 8 assists here. So Killian Hayes, not the best known name. A lot of people actually do not like the guy. So Killian Hayes here, I like him over 8 assists here though for a couple different reasons. He is at 8.5 and 7.5 on certain sites. I think he's really juiced when it comes to some of the sports books. We'll take a look at this at the DGF Optimizers. By the way, I'm going to talk about this DGF Optimizer a little bit later again, but this tool is amazing. I used it before I was even affiliated with them every single day. But he's at 8 assists right here, and he's actually a -122 to go over 8.5 on FanDuel, which I do like him also over 8.5 when it comes to like FanDuel and stuff like that. But if this gets bumped to 8.5 on prizepicks, I'm probably not playing him there. It's different when it comes to sports books because of different value, of course, different payouts. I think he's like a -165 to go over 7.5 on DraftKings, so it's really juiced on DraftKings. Do not like the spot there, but I like the number at 8 on prizepicks. I think it's a pretty decent spot, especially with like the floor at 8 assists and a little bit of push potential right there. So diving in though into this slate here, we're going to talk about here Killian Hayes in this matchup here is going to be at home going against the Pacers here. It is a 3-point spread and a 227 over-under. He just played them, by the way, like literally 2 days ago, but they are without Isaiah Stewart, Jaden Ivey, Burks, Bogdanovich, and Bagley. They're missing like 3 or 4 of their best players. So, yeah, they're missing a lot of guys. And Killian Hayes has been pretty dominant. He should easily see 32-plus minutes in this game. He just played 37 minutes last game, and he had 13 assists. He had 13 assists right there in that last game against the Pacers. And again, 37 minutes. He should easily see 32-plus minutes in this game right here. And with 32-plus minutes this season, he's actually over this in 53% of games. But the Pacers should be a really good matchup. And like I said, he just had 13 last game, and they're missing tons of guys this time. So I'm really liking the spot for him here. I think this is a pretty good opportunity potentially with just the matchup and how many guys have been out. But the point guard and the assists per game that they're allowing. So the Pacers here, they are kind of right in the middle of the pack when it comes to assists allowed per game to the point guard, allowing 8.27. But if you narrow this down into the last 7 games, the Pacers here are a little bit towards the top right here, allowing 9.66 assists per game. That is 3.6. They're allowing the 9th most points. I'm sorry, the 9th most assists per game to the point guard in the last 7 games. So it should be a pretty good matchup for him in his assists. I like the spot with literally everybody out for their team. And again, he just dropped 13 against them. I don't see why he cannot do that again. So I like Killian Hayes right there to grab at least 9 assists there, 8 for the push. And that's my first player prop right there. It's going to be Killian Hayes over 8 assists. Now let's dive into player prop number 2. So we're going to go over to the NBA first half category. First half was not too pretty yesterday, especially when it came to the fantasy score. I'm about to just not play first half fantasy score. With first half points and PRA, it has some really good value on prize picks. I love the spot for this NBA first half category, but we're going to go with NBA first half and then go with the points right here. I do have an alternative if you do not have first half points and things like that, but I'm going to go down to Marcus Smart because I like Marcus Smart over 5.5 first half points for a couple different reasons. He's averaging 5.8 in his last 5 games here, and he gets a nice matchup versus Houston. So if you are on a sportsbook, I do like his over 11.5 points. But there's a lot of blow up potential in this game, and he's also a much better first half player. So I don't hate the 11.5 points right there full game, but I'd much prefer the first half, I think, just because of the blowout and things like that. And talk about that real quick. This game's going to be at 8 o'clock tonight. It's going to be on the road going to Houston, but this game has a 12-point spread and a 231.5 over-under. So he's probably not going to see his full minutes, especially if this game does blow out. But I do like the over-under at 231.5, and I think you'll probably see about 15 first half minutes. Pretty easily. You should hopefully see those numbers. And you can see his minutes lately, 16, 10, 16, 14, 17, 17, 19. So he's been getting a lot of minutes in the first half lately. You can see what his game log looks like going over that 5.5 first half points. So he's actually been over this in 59% of games, but this actually moves up to 65%. So it goes up from 59% to 65% when on the road. So when playing away, he's over 65%, but he's also over this in 7 of his last 10 games and 64% of games this season with 15 plus minutes, which he should hopefully see today. He's facing Houston today, who I believe he's only faced one time this season. He had 6 points in about 17 minutes right there, shooting 2 for 5. So he shot 40% right there, 2 for 5 from 3 actually. So he did make 2 3-pointers, but I think Marcus Smart can get this one done again. Over in 7 of his last 10 is much better on the road and gets a really nice matchup here, because if you dive into this matchup here, take a look at the point guard and how many points per game that Houston allows. They allow the most points per game to the point guard this season, and in the last 7 games here, Houston is actually allowing the 7th most points per game to the point guard in the last 7 games right there. So should be a really good matchup really just this season, and also in the last 7 games. Houston's been allowing a lot of points to the point guard. He's already got it done against the Rockets before. Has been really good lately when it comes to his first half points as well. I think you can get this one done here for us, or for me, when it comes to Marcus Smart's first half points. So those are my 2 player props today. It's going to be Killian Hayes over 8 assists and Marcus Smart over 5.5 first half points. By the way, if you're interested in this DGF Optimizer, if you use the link down in my description below, they're offering a 3-day free trial right now. So if you go ahead, you're going to see this page pretty much pull up. Just click on like membership options and then scroll down right here, and you can sign up for a 3-day free trial of their all access membership before committing to a monthly fee. This tool is absolutely amazing. Literally all you have to do to find huge value on sports books or all these other player prop sites like prizepicks, underdog, all you have to do is literally refresh this, and it can help you find some really good value. Again, I absolutely love this site. I use it all the time, even before I was affiliated with them. So you can use the link down in my description below if you do want. It shows you a lot of good value. Like right now, Killian Hayes is the 2nd player on this board for all sports right now. So you can see he's like a -122. He's favored over 8.5 on FanDuel. He's at 8 on PrizePicks. So just shows you some of that type of value. So if you're interested in that, link is down in my description below, and you can sign up for a free trial if you are interested. But that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the very next video. Bounce back day, hoping to hit these pretty please. And I'll be back here tomorrow. MLB season is right around the corner. Super excited for that. And I'll see you guys next one. Peace out, boys, and best of luck tonight. Play at your own risk.